Samantha White here, and welcome to my Zero Waste Kitchen, where today I'm going to be showing you how I freeze fresh strawberries. It is officially berry season here in the Northeast, which I'm so excited about. I'm not a huge fruit person in general, so I don't really like fruit a lot, but I have some exceptions, and fresh strawberries with cream on them is definitely one of those exceptions. That and pretty much anything in a smoothie form. If it's in smoothie form, I'll eat it. So when fresh strawberries come around in season, I snag as many as I can. I eat the fresh ones that I want because I like it, and then I freeze the rest. And I freeze the rest to use in smoothies throughout the year because I don't buy frozen fruit because it always comes packaged in plastic. So to avoid that, I buy fresh fruit and I freeze it myself. Did you hear that pickup? The first thing you'll need is a bunch of strawberries. Right here I have 1 quart of strawberries. I had 2 quarts yesterday, but magically one of them disappeared. Magically. Whoops. The first thing you would want to do is wash your strawberries and dry them thoroughly with either a towel or have them in a colander to drain dry. I'm not gonna do that because these are from a very local organic farm. I trust that farm. They're clean enough. So I'm just going to get right into it without washing them. That being said, if there are any pieces of dirt or if I see any grass or anything in here, I will rinse it off, dry the strawberry, and then proceed. But if it's anything like the last quart that I ate, they were perfectly clean. So, there is a couple pieces of grass. The second thing you'll want to do with your strawberries is take off this green part. You don't have to do this. I'm pretty sure you can eat that green part. I'm 90% sure that I've heard people say you can eat that. Throw it into a smoothie, throw it into some juice, do what you want, eat it plain. I don't care. I don't want to though, so I'm gonna take it off. And I just compost these tops. So I just use my thumbnail, which, I don't have a great thumbnail, so everyone can do this. Oh, it's like a heart. Next thing you'll want to do is, well, maybe you don't. The next thing I do is I cut my strawberries into bite-sized pieces. This isn't required either. You could totally leave your strawberries whole and freeze them that way. But because I use mine mostly in smoothies, I like to have them in smaller pieces so that they can blend up quicker. And that's where the big knife comes in. After my strawberries are all cut up, I grab a baking sheet, but I don't have a baking sheet, so instead I grab this baking pan and its lid, because its lid is what I use as the baking sheet. And I take the strawberries, oh, this one's still whole. I take the strawberries and I just lay them out. Then I'm gonna do the same thing again for the second pan. Now that we have these all laid out, I'm gonna throw them in the freezer for 2 to 3 hours? I don't know. You want them in the freezer long enough that they're frozen solid, but you don't want to leave them there so long that they get freezer burned. I don't actually know how long it takes for something to get freezer burned, but I would assume a while. The goal of this is that we can store them in jars without them all sticking together. So you want them to lay right now separate so that they can freeze separately, so then when you throw them in a jar real quick, they're still not stuck together. Carefully, oh God, why did I not find space for these ahead of time? A whole bunch of time has passed. How can you tell? My hair is different because it needs continuity. Mommy? Strawberries. And a banana that fell also. This part I do pretty quickly because you don't want these things to get all moist on the outside because then they'll start to stick together. The more you touch these strawberries, the more the outsides of them are going to get thawed-ish. So I tend to not touch them. In fact, it's gonna make my life easier. All right, now we have our jar of strawberries. I like to leave a little room in the top, not because the jar is going to break, because it won't, because this isn't liquids. So I like to leave a little space so that I know that they're not stuck together. I always label it with the date because you think you're gonna remember or you think you're gonna be able to tell, but once it's frozen, you don't know what's happening in there. I store berries this way for up to a year. I don't usually store them past a year just because I've usually eaten them by that time. By the time berry season rolls back around, I've usually made enough smoothies that there are no berries left. I feel like I'm just all over the place. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, you could like and subscribe to my channel for more content of this similar sort. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Oh my god, I have to cough. No, I got this water out and didn't drink it. And in the video just as it started, full circle coughing.